Oh, hello. Okay. So, yeah, there was a theme for this. Well, not really a theme, but I had a purpose this YouTube video. Um, so I went downstairs a few hours ago to join the party of my father watching the television, and we started talking about. He was asking me about Google Plus and Facebook and like work-related things, and then out of like, it gets quiet, and he always does this, like whatever it is he wants to ask, he'll ask like at the end, and it'll be like the last question, and like that is the end of the conversation. um so it got really quiet, and then he says, and how do you expect to be a productive citizen of society by posting videos like that? My dad recently got on the Google Plus bandwagon. I'm pretty sure as he was trying to sign in, it asked him like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And he uploaded his picture and everything. So the papa is on the Google Plus. And I recently got back on Google Plus because I was added by a former friend. And the thing with Google Plus is that like they don't like everybody's just kind of following each other. You don't really need anybody's permission to stalk them or whatever, you know? If you don't have Google Plus, I don't know how else to explain it. But if you do, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so like I can go and add you, well not add you. I can go and follow you, and Google Plus will let you know that I'm following you, but you do not have to follow me back or look at any of my posts or anything that I share. So, former friend decided to follow me. I no longer really talk to this person whatsoever, like at all. And I always think it's weird to just follow somebody or add somebody that you don't talk to. If we knew each other in the past and like we got along, you know what? Okay, that's cool. But we don't talk now, so what's the point? You know, like all this stuff was supposed to be to keep in touch. If you're not keeping in touch, you're just essentially stalking this person, and that's kind of creepy. Anyways, yes, I'm not saying I talk to all my friends. Well, no, all my friends on Facebook at some point or another within the past year, I have kept in touch with, or I said something, or whatever. So I don't not have anybody that I don't talk to on my Facebook or Google Plus. So that's why I got back on. And then that same time, I uploaded a video, and I'm not entirely. Well, it's really dumb, right? Because you're posting things on the internet. How are you not comfortable with it being out there? But I'm not entirely comfortable with it, so I just post it on my Google Plus, and that's how I let the world, let the 22 peoples whose circle I'm in. Hey, I posted a new video. It's a lot smaller community, and of course I'll put it on my Twitter. But I mean, a lot of people just follow people just to do it. I think just they want like you to follow back or something. But anyways, okay, see, completely went off into that. That was like 2 minutes of just a completely different rant. Um, how do you expect to be a productive citizen of society by posting videos like that? Um, I went downstairs after we watched TV, and I told him, I was like, well, why don't you let YouTube know, like, what a productive citizen of society is? And we got into like a mini conversation, and I want to, I mean, I don't entirely know, but it's kind of like he looks down. I don't know if it's just my video or just the whole YouTube community in general, but I understand that a lot of people have mixed feelings about things like this, and people posting blogs or their personal life, or somebody deciding, hey, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to have this series and have it on YouTube instead of anywhere else. Um, I also think that a lot of people take the internet too seriously. If you were, or if Facebook was around in your high school, you went to a class and somebody just came up to you and was like, "Oh my God, did you see?" They even know, you know what? Even now, people do that. Did you see this on Facebook? So and so did this. So and so talked to this person. They did this. They work here. Blah 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 blah. Like a lot of people rely on Facebook for like news, and not just news about like people. I mean, just like regular like news. They'll follow like BBC, they'll follow USA Today, they'll follow whatever news source they have, and like this is how people get their news. So it's like a one-stop shop. You know what? I'm gonna get my worldly news, my no local news, and hey, what's going on with my aunt over there? Kind of thing. You know, and like a lot of people just they take it too seriously. And I think a lot of people do that with YouTube too. Um, a lot of people will post like spoofs or they'll mock something, and a lot of people obviously aren't picking up on it, and automatically it's just like, well, this is stupid, you're dumb, blah 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 blah. It's like, really? Because if you didn't like it, why are you watching it? If it bothers you so much, like, go do something else. Like, you know, don't ask me how I can be a productive citizen of society if you're sitting there watching the video. I mean, it goes both ways, doesn't it? Um, it was just something to think about. I understand where he's coming from. I do. I think it is a little bit scary that an entire group of people have decided, no, not even a group, an entire chunk of people all over have decided, you know what, we're going to bond, and we're going to bond through the internet. It makes sense because, I mean, it's the internet. It's just, it's space around. And it's really cool that anybody can do that. You can connect with just about anybody that you want. But doesn't it bother you how much time people are on the computer? Like, if you look at a most viewed video as to how many views it has, like some of these videos have like 100 million whatever views. 100 million people sat there and watched this video. And it's probably not even like different people, you know, because I know I watch some of the same YouTube videos over and over again. So how many of those people like watch this video over and over? And this is obviously not the only video they're watching. They're obviously watching other things too. So yeah, I think I got yeah. I think it bugged me a little bit. But then again, I've been hearing this phrase ever since. I think top things that my dad says, that would definitely be top three. Productive citizen of society. Um, Whenever you're explaining something to him, or you're just expressing something, how you figure is also another one. And like with that, so like highlight with that, how does this even process into your mind? Like the condescending tone, kind of. Um, I don't know. I guess with his comment and anything else that anybody ever says, really, you just take it with a grain of salt. Just, you brush it off, whatever. But it did get me thinking. Um, I don't know. I guess just about like impressions and the way people view things. So if my dad saw one of my videos and then asked me that, you know, like how are other people viewing it, and how are other people viewing other videos, and what about like people that are posting vlogs and things like that, or just like random updates, or just things that are on their mind, like how is all that viewed? And if it's viewed negatively, why are you watching it? I don't understand. Pretty sure none of that made sense. It was really spastic. I didn't plan any of it. It just kind of came out like word vomit. But it did. It came out. So I was just wondering, what is your definition of a productive citizen of society? And do you think somebody posting videos on YouTube, if that affects the kind of citizen they are? Yeah, just something to ponder. In other news, today, oh, today was just a long day. I don't, I'm not even gonna get into it. It was just intense. My eyes are just really tired. I started using this Garnier rollerball thing. It's supposed to help with like dark circles, and it has some, I don't know the term, some concealer thing. And it's supposed to brighten up your eyes and make it look like, oh hey, you're not tired. You just woke up. You look like you slept 12 hours. For the past few days, I've been having some issues driving, and not just driving, just seeing in general. Um, I'm convinced that this stuff makes my eyes tired. So, I've been using the product for about a week and a half now, maybe a little bit longer. But this has been the only change that I've done to my eyes, and ever since then, like they just feel tired all the time, and like I can't focus, and the way that I see has changed. So I'm gonna quit using this for a while and just see what happens. I'm slightly freaking out just because I have really bad vision problems, but we'll see. I'm hoping it was the product because if it's not, then I need to go to an eye doctor immediately. Also, it is Saturday. Saturday's pretty much over. I thought it was like 11 p.m. or close to midnight. My sleeping schedule is just entirely out of whack. It's disgusting. It really is. I'm really just waiting for Monday. As soon as all that other stuff goes through, I don't want to jinx anything, so I'll say it later. What else is on my mind? Nothing. I think that was the last thing that it kind of just triggered something. Productive citizen of society. Why can't I be a productive citizen of society and still post YouTube videos? I mean, I don't go around telling people all this. I don't tell my employer, oh, hey, you know what, by the way, I was just thinking about this and this and this and this. You know, like, you conduct yourself differently. You learn how to behave outside of your comfort zone. Yeah, now my mind is gonna wander for who knows how long. Bleh, what else? No, that's it. Unless you want to hear about what I have coming up. It's not much. Monday is my birthday. I will be 21. And when I look back on it, it's not so pretty. 21. What have you done with yourself? 21 years. Not a lot going on there. It's really depressing. Not much to celebrate, to be honest. Thursday there is Skrillex. He is a DJ. I think he leans more towards dubstep, but he does all these other things. So that's going on Thursday. We're gonna wear tutus. I will post a picture because we are actually going to make these tutus, so that should be fun. They're really easy to make. I mean, it's a lot of tool, but these things take no more than like 20-25 minutes to do. After that, the 30th, there is an art show in Houston. I'm supposed to be promoting it, but I can't remember. So in the video that I post tomorrow or the day after, if I don't post one tomorrow, I will post a link to that. And you guys, if you're in Houston, you can go show your support. It's supposed to be pretty cool. There's an art thing, and there's also a film festival in the museum district area. That's about it for this week. Above and Beyond is coming, but that isn't until October something. That's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I feel really weird. I feel like there's something else that I'm missing, but I just can't remember it. No, nothing. And me just sitting here saying nothing just kind of drags these things on. But I could swear there was something else. Oh, okay. Two things. Andrew, I am accusing you of taking my fedora. I'm throwing it out there, saying it right now. I will also call you out on Facebook. So look at that. And a second thing, Pappy of mine, if you're watching, hello. Okay, yeah. No, I feel like there's something else, but I can't remember. I'll deal with it tomorrow. My eyes are really puffy. It's 9:30 and it's Saturday night, but I don't care. My eyes hurt. Like, I need sleep. Okay. Okay, bye.